As Russia wages war on Ukraine, even on the 12th day, oil supply fears are looming large. The global price has now surged to 129 US dollars per barrel. Now, this is the highest since 2008.
The spike comes as US has signaled about banning the import of Russian oil and natural gas as it plans to impose a fresh set of sanctions on Russia.
My colleague Shomit Sarkar is joining me live on the broadcast. Shomit, this is also something which is a constant when it comes to the volatility that we are seeing as far as the global crude oil prices. The impact on India, of course, is going to be seen any moment now. We are talking about the last phase of polls. However, that's for a later discussion. This particular thing also continues to increase when we are talking about the oil prices. Now, how far do you think it's going to go, considering now US is also deliberating that the import of oil from Russia, also natural gas has to be stopped completely, and other ways have to be devised to actually go ahead and take care of the oil, the requirements as far as US and globally the other economies are concerned?
Well, if you see the current surge in crude prices that we have been seeing, now the only reason behind this current surge in crude prices is that the fact that US is considering to ban import of Russian oil. Now, they're currently in talks with their European partners and other allies. Now, other than that, the oil market continues to remain very tight because the demand had bounced back very strongly and the supply constraints continue to remain in the market, because of which more capacities are not coming online. Now, given that crude has already surged nearly 9% and Russia exports nearly 12% of the global crude oil prices, it's difficult to say at what levels crude will settle given the volatility that we have been seeing in the crude prices. However, when it comes to India, the impact has still not been felt because the retail fuel prices, that is the prices of petrol and diesel, continue to remain unchanged. Now, since November 4th, though Brent crude prices are up nearly 59%, the prices of petrol and diesel continue to remain the same, and this is despite the fact that in India, petrol and diesel prices are deregulated and should change on a daily basis. Now, what could be the possible reason behind this no change in the prices? Firstly, what the oil marketing companies are telling us is that they are not changing the prices because they are saving the consumers from this unprecedented volatility in the crude oil market that they have been seeing. And the second possible reason is the ongoing election season. Even in past, we have seen that crude retail fuel prices remain unchanged whenever there are general election or any important state elections ongoing. Now, most probably the prices could change in phases or in one shot. Post the last day of voting, that is today, that is March 7th. Post that is starting tomorrow, we can expect some changes in the petrol and diesel prices. Now, according to our calculation, the change could be around 12 to 15 rupees per litre on petrol and diesel to factor in the current crude prices.
Right, Shomit Sarkar there giving us the update about the global crude oil prices rising to an all-time high since 2008. Thank you so much for joining us with that.